In the beginning, it was simple. We decided on a coffee, we called our broker, who calls the shipping agent, who talks to the exporter, who gets his prices from the hedge fund manager who's trading these options on the world market. Well,
something's wrong.
Maybe it's not so simple, but that's just how it's always been done. It's how the big boys do it, the independents do it. That's just the way the coffee world works. Remember, coffee is big business, and I mean really big. In fact, it's the second most commonly traded commodity in the world, second only to oil. So this was our supply chain, and damn it was complex. All these people wanted to make money along the way, which meant by the time the farmer was actually paid for his crop, his cut was tiny, and I mean tiny. So here's the rub. What if we could work direct with the farmer and his family? How could we shorten the distance between us and our coffee? Well, we had to visit the farms.
We're in Kenya.
Karibu, say karibu, welcome. Karibu, yes.
Scott's trying on his Swahili. So we're just arriving at the coffee farm.
We found this farm, owned and run by the Machumba family, who are third-generation coffee farmers. Now, they really had a little gem. This farm was absolutely awesome. However, we soon realised that there really is a reason why these small farms remain small. Let me explain. These local farms pick their coffee by hand. It's collected in wicker baskets delivered by bike or by foot to an area washing station, places that look like this. So George would bring his coffee here. It's put into a big pile with all the other coffee from all the other farms, and then it's put back into the supply chain that we mentioned earlier. It's safe to say that George and his son Isaac believe there must be a better way to get their coffee to the rest of the world. To the drinkers, the people like you. So we wanted to help. Over a cup of coffee, we hatched a plan. We hugged, shook hands, and committed the next decade to each other. So we set out to do something that's never been done before. Hear me out. What if we could bring the whole process back to the farm? Somewhere where we could control the quality and bring the power back to the farmer. Well, that'd be great, wouldn't it? So we did it. We went to the bank with our plan and they laughed us out the door. So we went to another bank. This time they didn't laugh at us, but they still showed us to the door. So we remortgaged our homes to get the project going. Once we had started, we just couldn't stop. We built a pulping station, new drying tables, washing facilities. We brought in an agronomist, planted new trees, created fertilizer traps, a sorting station, and remodeled the entire farm. But then we realised this is just too good to keep for ourselves. Let's fulfil George's original dream of getting his coffee directly to the customer. We want you to get involved, the people actually drinking the coffee. So welcome to the Meru Farm Project. This is how it works. For £149, you purchase a tree on the farm. Now, I'm not talking about owning a star or sponsoring some random polar bear. This is a tangible tree, a plot on the farm, with your name on it. We've catalogued over 4,000 trees, each yielding approximately 1.2 kilograms of coffee per year. Now, once you own your tree, you just tell us when and where you want your coffee shipped. It's easy. And George is happy because he knows who's actually drinking his coffee. Isaac is happy because his father gets paid what he deserves. And all the brokers, middlemen and hangers-on, they lose out on their cut. But hey, I don't think you'll lose too much sleep over that. But there is one more thing. We soon realised that many of the workers on the farm sent their children to the same local school. Now, one of our missions on this project was to ensure a better quality life for the people growing our coffee. And what better way to do this than to make sure their children are learning in a great environment? We decided to pay a visit to the school, and wow, what lovely kids. But it really was different to what we were used to in the UK. I mean, we take things like a toilet, running water, even glass in the windows for granted. Now, there was no lack of love or passion from the teachers, who were absolutely amazing, providing such a great education, but with so little funds. So, damn it, let's do this. We spent the money we'd put aside for our blood-sucking lawyers into the Veruga school. We ran a 6.6 kilometre freshwater feed, installed new water storage tanks and built a new brick toilet block with washing facilities. However, our most exciting project was the creation of a model working farm on the school grounds to teach the children modern coffee farming methods. The proceeds from the sale of this coffee goes to provide additional places for parents who cannot afford to send their children to the school. And it doesn't stop there. Our long-term crusade is to build a dining hall for the entire school, completely refurbish the existing buildings and build new classrooms and sports facilities. Of course, this isn't going to be finished overnight. That's why we need the support from you, the members of the Meru Farm Project. We're here for the next decade and beyond. Join the crusade and be part of something amazing. So thank you, George, for partnering with us and putting up with all the disruption. Thank you to Isaac for making this project possible and being our man on the ground. Thank you to the whole Muchumba family for accepting us into your community. Thank you to our sponsors, NKG, especially Danilo. You saw our vision at the very beginning and supported us throughout. We couldn't have done it without you. Thanks to Eric, James and Neil. You're a bunch of scallywags, but we love you. And finally, a big thank you to all of our heroes working on the farm, putting in the infrastructure to make this project a reality. So now, it's up to you. What are you waiting for?